about the pain that you have put me through before. No matter how I try, oh babe, it's so hard to ignore. The bitterness I'm feeling when the memories return, holding my heart from your slow and steady burn. Everything I fear, you know the way it makes me gag. But don't treat me like some drag. Please don't get me wrong, I really wanna make it last. But I know that both of us have had a complicated past. I know I put you down when I'm feeling insecure. And I say the kind of things that make you so very unsure. Everything I do, I know it makes me seem mad. Don't treat me like some drag. Every now and then I know you'll question what I say, and no matter how it hurts, I'll have to watch you walk away. But I'll do my best to share with you the love that I contain. Fill you in on all the thoughts of you inside my brain. And everything you need I have for you, but I won't brag. So don't treat me like some drag. That was called Like Some Drag, and I'm called Vincent J. Vera. My friends call me on my cell phone. I started playing music because I failed my real estate exam. But I'm glad that it worked out that way. I love music, it's my passion. And I don't look at playing music as work, mostly because it doesn't pay. But other than that, it's the love of my life. And speaking of work, a while back I was working 3 jobs and going to college. And in case you're wondering, no, I'm not putting that degree to any use at the moment. But one of the places I was working was a fast food restaurant. And one night, it was my responsibility to clean up a urine-soaked bathroom floor at this restaurant. So I got home that night, and I wrote a song. And it's not necessarily about urine on bathroom floors, but it is about people that know the grind. For anybody out there that's ever had a job and that knows the waking up early, the fighting traffic, the horrible customers and clients, the rude coworkers and bosses. I wrote a song called That's How They Get You, because at the time they'd gotten me. early morning everywhere, waking up to the sound of traffic and the smell of people and their work clothes. Though they've all got their own destination, every one of them are going to the same place, running at their own pace and hating every minute from the time that they got in it. But it's too late to quit now. And that's how they get you. 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 Give up on your dreams and become a bill payer while tearing you to pieces, layer by layer, till you can't understand how you ever did without it. And you gotta see a doctor just to tell him all about it. Now you get a temporary solution to add to the pollutions that are filling up your mind. And you wish you had the time to find a way to kill the hate, but now you gotta get to work or else you're gonna be late. That's how they get you. 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 That's how they got me too. That's how they gon' get you. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Gotta be a certain kind of hero to go from 0 to a steady 65, just to prove that you're alive to the people that surround you, to maintain the illusion that they know anything about you. And it's a shame that you're playing their game from the moment they call your name, with an unspoken kind of authority, demanding priority. They can't win unless you let them in. That's how they get you. 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 That's how they got me too. That's how they gon' get you. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. My favorite book of the Bible is Ecclesiastes. I remember the first time I really paid any attention to it. I had to just sit down, turn everything off, and just take it all in, hammer it out in one sitting. And it spoke to me and speaks to me more than any other book in the Bible. And when I'm reading it, I feel like I'm the guy that wrote it. And I I figured the next best thing that I could do was write a song about it. So I kind of wrote a song that was the summation of what I took from that book, and I called it Vanity of Vanities.
All the rivers run into the sea is not yet full, and to the place from whence they came they rebound like the fool whose eyes are never satisfied with seeing, and people unappreciative and anything other than constantly free themselves from all that's been established, agree to spread their doctrine and favor their meaning. But we have witnessed this before, we see it now and we'll see more, and there is no new thing under the sun. There remains now no remembrance of the things that have been done, nor the present for that matter, and whatever stands to come. But the ears, they are not open to hearing the warnings, however endearing. Security keeps them from fearing their fate, even though they are nearing the end as they come to the clearing. So they look at what they've done, what they've lost, and what they've won, and there is no profit under the sun. And so the day is filled with sorrow, and the night contains no rest, for the labor lies in vanity, provoking you to test your mind, which is not interested in minding the problems of which you are finding to be wearisome, reckless, and blinding, and all the while you are reminding yourself of your mission so blinding, and so you a conclusion for the matter. Know your king and his commands. There is no other definition for the duty of a man. So govern your mouth for your eating, your deep cutting words now retreating back into your heart, slowly beating, unknowingly still self-defeating, one step closer to your final meeting. So enjoy what you make, own your food and drink, family and home, for all your days remaining under the sun.
Thank you. Thank you. Are we going to add applause and post? Thank you at home. All throughout high school and a little bit after, I was trying to get bands together, and I think there's kind of something in most musicians' mind where if you can't pull off that group effort, if you can't get a group of people together, you kind of haven't reached a certain level. And for the longest time, I was trying to get a group of guys together, and it never would work out. And when I finally got to the end of everything I can do, I thought, oh, maybe I should pray about it now. And every time that I would pray about it, I'd get the same response: travel light, do this on your own, I will equip you. You don't need to equip yourself. You don't need to go out and buy the fancy instruments. You don't need to acquire the right people. Travel light. And on top of that, strip away what you already have so that you're more usable to me. And then reading into the book of Matthew kind of reinforced the whole thing for me a while back. And then kind of like I did with the book of Ecclesiastes, I sat down and I wrote a song called Travel Light based off of what I'd received from the book of Matthew. And maybe make sure I have the right harmonica. I also have an EP right now called Travel Light, and it's on my website, vincentjvera.com. You can download it for free. So that's my pitch. I don't even earn anything off of it, but I'd love for you to have the music to listen to. I've nowhere left to hide. I'm being spoken to in my dreams. I hear thunder in the desert as clear as the day.
calling me to travel light. The pilgrimage ahead ain't very popular amongst my friends. Like the dead wood that burns up the fire they live. They play cards, a room with no lights. I leave no stone unturned. I haven't always, but I've been burned by charisma and so-called sincerity. The broods of snakes with water on their skin. They cannot touch my soul. They've got me bleeding, but they don't know. There is far more at stake than the law that they keep. They are the blind, leading the blind. My modest place of rest is nothing fancy, and yet the best. The candlelight burns as the stories are told. Revealing secrets kept deep within the earth. Untold since the first day. It is my privilege to occupy a seat in the second story room where the feast takes place. We don't conspire, we only want